Hey there and welcome to Factorio. My name is Barun and we're playing Exotic Industries, a mod for Factorio. In the last episode, we had just finished getting all of this nuclear pre-nuclear business going, where we're crushing the raw uranium we pick up. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's raw. Here we go. We can see uranium chunks. Crush it into crushed uranium, and then over here, we're gonna be turning that crushed uranium. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Yeah, crushed uranium combined with the sulfuric acid into crushed purified uranium to give us crushed, and also gives us crushed or rich uranium solution. Excuse me. And then here, the rich uranium solution we just turn back into crushed uranium and pass that back into here. And if this one is holding something, this one turns off. So that's how this is set up. So this one should always be able to feed into here. So then we take our crushed purified uranium, combine that with some hydrofluoric acid, and voila, now you have uranium hexafluoride, the good stuff. We also get nuclear waste and sand, which is just absolutely fun to deal with more of that stuff. But the nuclear waste, we have these cool things where you put it in here and then it takes a very long time. Get it? Because nuclear waste takes a long time to decay. But it can get rid of it. So with enough of these, you can actually manage the output of however much you have. So if it gets backed up, we just add more, so on and so forth. I'll just do the old double it, double it, double it. So if it gets backed up, there'll be 4. If it gets backed up, then there'll be 8, and so on. But the uranium hexafluoride is what's actually going to get us back to vanilla. Like, all of that is to just get straight back to vanilla, essentially, where now we are going to be using the centrifuges to do some sort of fancy loop, and we're going to output a tiny amount of the good stuff to make the good cells. So, but most of the time we're just going to get regular junk uranium 238. Good stuff is the 235, and then, but we can make the test fuel immediately with some of that, which allows us to get our reactors going. And I think a few other things here. Yeah, the high temperature reactor. I think we also need that, yes, for the personal nuclear reactor as well. So, and we are going to be doing that very soon. We already have all the stuff except the nuclear. So we're going to first, I should probably take the belts along with me here to restock, because I plan to connect the sulfuric acid and the hydrofluoric acid in. So I should deal with these and empty the belts I have on me. So let's think of this having one more coming this way. So these will be 1, 2 here. If I imagine this is like a 4-lane bus, there'll be the 2 spaces here. Okay. We can also use the belt essentially as storage by splitting this off into both lanes. Best way to do this. There we go. Because you can actually fit a lot of stuff on these belts. Let's have... Actually, no, it doesn't. I remember it doesn't matter for this first one. Okay, got the sand output and the stone output. Let's do one of these. as well for more storage. Kind of funny because I think these both have to actually go the opposite direction, so I probably didn't need to switch them back there. We are going to put the sand over here and work it in, and I have a plan in mind for that. So let's, I think the coal coming down this way is kind of its own thing. Copper. Here, we'll just leave it there for now, and we'll bring the stone. You know, actually, we might as well use the stone as well for this part, because of it'll work into my plan. So we will leave these here currently. Something tells me it's backed up somehow because there was supposed to be stone. Classic. All right, let's use my fancy schmancy Spidertrons and take ourselves over to this problem. Because then we should be able to also head up over here to get the sulfuric acid. All right, let's check this out. What are they holding? Can't reach them. Oh. Purifiers is what they are holding. Okay, well, put that back. And I think purifiers are already in the mall here. Yeah, that looks like a thing full of purifiers to me. Okay, take that out, pick those up, blueprint. And let's go with, yeah, let's go with 100 because we actually did place down a crazy amount. Purifiers. That's problems on Gaia, which, as far as I could tell, we were getting science back. So I imagine it's just a few inserters and things, or a few machines that are just missing inserters and not like a whole production line or something. Alright, sulfuric acid. You are on the main bus, so you actually must come around this way. Did I somehow walk out of... Oh, I did. That's painful. Hate to see that. Slap another one of those right there. Yeah, sulfuric acid is on the main bus, so we can... Actually, it doesn't really matter that it's on the main bus, because we have to split it off into the pattern we have over here, which would add this, I think, next to this nitric acid. So I'm going to put that there just to keep me measured. Oh, well, it's right next to the belt. How about that for measured? Wonder what that is. That's the overflow of fuel. or the overflow of coal that comes down. Yep, that's the overflow of coal. So this has to stay intact. Do I have any? Beautiful. Beautiful. A little underground action. And away we're rolling. So we also need to bring, oh, we are bringing hydrofluoric acid, that's right. Ooh. Let's continue this down there. Oh, well, that was going to happen eventually. That wouldn't do it either. Let's go over one more. Then we put the underground, and it's just one behind. But then we, give it some space here. Not everything is lined up. Do I hit a tree? No. Beautiful. So where does hydrofluoric acid break off? And that's leaving, that's going in. So I think I'll put it actually on the inside of that one. There's no other fluids there, so sure, that works for me. Sulfuric, and then we also need the hydrofluoric. Of course this would be in the way. That's alright. I love the spaghetti, that's awesome. Let's continue on. Let's just line them up so it looks fancy. Oh, I thought for a second that got stopped by the power pole. Sure, don't go too far. I think we're there. Now, sulfuric acid. Hydrofluoric acid. Regular pipe. And away it goes. I want to see that this setup works first. Well, this one shouldn't be enable disabling. This one just needs to read can contents. There we go. There we go, and that one does turn off when that one does have something. Yeah, you can see it blink for just a second there. Yeah, that means if this one was holding something and waiting to enter, this one would be completely turned off. And wouldn't be able to keep picking up more or something. So we're making this stuff yet? Or is this just a really slow process? Looks like it's just making a tiny, tiny amount here. $6.25. Sure, why not? Let's add another one. And we'll go like that. Just keep it a little more busy. Hey, it did something. Oh, it only has a 10% chance to make the nuclear waste. That's correct. Well, we'll let it do its thing, and we will bring the uranium, or the uranium hexafluoride. Actually, we're going to bring that right over this way because what I want to do is kind of section this whole area off to be kind of like a nuclear processing area, or at least everything to the right of this production area in the meantime. Because if I want to add more ore processing and things like that, I can continue the other direction. And so I think I'll end up needing a lot of this space eventually for the processing of all the other nuclear stuff. So we're going to actually just ship this directly over this direction. Let's have it come right here. And now let's again check this out. What we're going to be using this for is this process, which will loop a fluid and output the stuff. So centrifuges. Let's give ourselves 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That much. Okay. Yeah, okay. That is lined up. And now, I'm trying to think about how I want to do this, because actually, so that's where we'll start it, but let's practice over here. This is the best way to design these things. So now it's going to be taking in a fluid and outputting some solids, and it's going to be looping this stuff. And so we will, yeah, we're going to do it something like so. Okay, we'll have a bunch of these, and pipes. Okay, so then we will do pumps, and oh, this is beautiful. It fits literally right in here. Okay, awesome. How do I want to set this up? I think this is the way here. That's supposed to be facing that way. Okay. Pipe. So then we are going to have a input from the other side. Actually, yeah, we'll figure out how to line that up. There will be an input from the other side, and this pump will not pump unless this is below 10,000, so that there's always space to output and pump back into here from here. So Beautiful. That's it. Let's check this out. 0.001 per second. Let's go up to, yeah, okay, so why do I even need to multiply? So let's do 25 of them. Or let's just do 20. That seems like a good amount. 5, 8, 10. 20. It's all right. Okay. Oop. Delete that, but put that in its place. It's kind of how I'm envisioning this. Is there space here? Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's hook that up. Pump if... Man, see, that stone filled up fast. Pump if uranium hexafluoride. That's in the regular ones? No. The regular fluids. I gotta remember that stuff like doesn't like look like a fluid. How come it's not in here? You would assume it would be in the nuclear section. Ah, there it was. It was right under my nose. Pump if uranium hexafluoride is less than half. Perfect. Now let's take that, rotate, and go. Oh, we never did belts, but that part's easy. So we'll do the old two-hander, and I'm not going to do the old Bruin messing it up and over putting the belt in the wrong spot. Oh, missed it. Oh, and was too fast, too slow for the bots too. It's all right. It's all right. It's the beginning of my day of recording. You know, I'm a little slow. I gotta shake off the hotkey mismatches from earlier in this week playing other video games. Okay. Yeah, didn't mess them up. And we forgot power. That's alright. This was a pretty easy build once we laid it out. And now we can just do this as well. Okay. Alright, this stuff should be going. So now, did I pick some up accidentally? Nope, was actually fast enough that time. Okay. We need to make a test uranium thing. Actually, is this stuff we want to bring up to the bus? No, if anything, we would send the test, or the knowledge up there. So let's, oh, I keep wanting to press B. I don't know why. I think B is going to bring this up. But this thing, we need ceramic and we need lead plate. So, we do have lead plate and ceramic fairly close, so we can bring those directly into this area. And every time I need to bring something in, I'm going to move everything down equidistant. So here I need to go, I think so. Yeah, this is the bottom one. Okay, so space here is where the other two things will come in. And so that's 4 total, so the building will come down 4 total. It'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's essentially where this thing will begin. Let's go get that stuff. No reason not to. No reason not to bring it this way too. Oh, trees. My arch nemesis, I feel like, in this game. I love them, but I hate them. I need them, but I don't want them. Okay, let's see here. Ceramic is right there. Lead plate looks like below here as well. So actually, if this is going that direction, I'm going to put these on the same side for now. Ooh, almost had it. Had the rhythm there for a minute. And I guess it doesn't really matter which one we do it on. So we'll do ceramic here first. And it looks like it'll come up that way. Those have been probably in my inventory for a hot minute. Okay, so we are going to break this off and send it through here. Okay. Do the same thing with lead plate. Wherever that may be. There it is. Went too far again. Whoop. And deleted too much. Here we can easily get rid of this stuff. Great, we'll put it in a machine. That's the fastest way to get rid of this stuff. Beautiful. And I'll actually just break this off right here. Oh wait, this is lead ingots. That's alright. We can very easily turn them into lead plates. And I've already laid down too much belt to back out now. Alright, we have those 2 ingredients. We have all 3 ingredients. It is nuclear knowledge time. And by nuclear knowledge time, I mean next time on Dragon Ball Z. No. Yeah, I'm going to hop into the next episode. This one just hit that 30-minute mark, so thank you so much for joining me. Looking forward to seeing the next one where we continue this nuclear journey. And take care.